Hey guys, it's me, Troy Dellinger, and I just wanted to do a quick video, and I just want to talk about Reformed theology, and basically I talked about last month about why, you know, Reformed theology is corrupt, and I'm doing a series about church history, and one thing that I want to talk about, especially when I do church history, is I want to show why, everything the Catholic Church teaches, everything the Protestant Church teaches, it's all connected. And it's all a part of the same corrupt branch. And, you know, you can see it. I mean, you see these similarities and parallels between Gnosticism, between Catholicism, between Calvinism, and how it's really essentially all part of the same system. And as much as I've been researching and studying this all these years, I've kind of noticed that I believe personally that this is all connected, that this is all a part of the same system. And, I mean, am I the only one that thinks that there is something going on here? Because, I know a lot of people that also believe this, but some people don't realize that, this is all corrupt. You look at it, and when you look at, what the Gnostics taught about, how there is a certain special people that will get salvation. Okay, that will be elect. That there is a certain people, and the rest they don't get that salvation because of being chosen or not chosen. And that's what Calvinism teaches: the unconditional election. And that started with Augustine, and now the Calvinists, they teach the same thing. And Augustine was a Catholic, and he inspired John Calvin, and Augustine was inspired by Gnosticism. I mean, you can look at the scholars and the historians, and they all tell you that. And they're teaching the same thing about how there is an unconditional election, how certain people are chosen and not chosen, and go to heaven or hell based on fate, based on God's choice unconditionally. And when you look at it, it's all the same thing. And it just like Catholicism, I talked about last month how Protestants are Catholics. Because I talked about, I've done so many videos about this before, but about how Martin Luther never broke away from the Catholic Church, that he was kicked out of the Catholic Church, but he wanted to reform the Catholic Church. He wanted to stay a Catholic. He was a devout Catholic monk. Catholic churches and Protestant churches are all the same thing. The Protestants come from Catholic churches, and they're just small differences. And you look at the Protestant churches, and they have the same practices. They do infant baptism. Well, not all of them, but some of them. And a lot of these Protestant churches, they're very Catholic influenced, like the Lutheran Church and the Anglican Church and the sorry, I'm trying to think of the other ones. Okay, there's the Lutherans, you got the Anglicans, you got that's all I can think of off the top of my mind. But again, it's all the same thing. So if you're a Calvinist, you are a Gnostic. If you're a Protestant, you're a Gnostic, and you're basically a Catholic. And thank you for watching.